bank reconciliation statement. We are continuing with now question number 3. Question number 3 of Ncert book 2025 chapter 5. So we'll draw the lines first. Here bank reconciliation statement as on. It is important to write the date. Here we write it. In the question it is not given. You take suppose the date as on 28th Feb 2025. Okay. Just here we will make two columns. One is our plus column, one is our minus column. Both the columns represents amount. This is plus amount, this is minus amount. Here it will be particulars will be written. So this is the particular. It is better you watch my first video, then you will get an idea of bank reconciliation statement, why it is prepared. Now always the first entry is balance. So we are first discussing balance as per cash book. Balance as per cash book. Balance as per cash book. So balance can be written as a debit balance. Debit balance is always deposit balance because all the assets in the balance sheet it comes in the debit only. So debit means your deposit. It is a deposit balance. Deposit balance or debit balance. So it is a deposit balance. So we should write it in which column? We should write it in the positive column, plus column. Means we will write it here. Okay. So now point A we are discussing. Point A, check deposited in bank but not credited. Check deposited. In the short you can write as much short you can do, it is allowed. No need to write to full sentence. You have to check deposited in bank but not credited. So check deposited but not credited. But not credited. Not credited means not credited in the passbook. So it is not credited there. So what to do? Here if we see the position, one is we have a cash book and one we have a passbook. So what we can do, the situation, what is the scenario? Scenario is you have deposited a check, means you have increased your balance. But in the bank it was not entered. So now we seek a rectification for it. So what we can do, in the passbook you cannot suggest any correction because we are doing the question as per the cash book. So what is the best idea in the cash book? If you do it again minus, our position will be the same. So it should go to the minus column and amount will be written in this column. Okay. Now the B point. The B point is check issued but not yet presented for payment. It means the businessman has given check to somebody and that person has not gone to the bank to withdraw the money, and as such the bank balance is not reduced. This is the position. Means check issued but not presented for payment, but not presented. Here the position is, if you see in the cash book and in the passbook, what is the scenario? In the passbook, in the cash book, when he has issued a check, he has reduced his balance. But in the passbook, nothing was done. And as the question is as per cash book, you cannot do anything here. You cannot suggest anything here. So what we can suggest? We can suggest that if this entry is again done plus, so it will be okay situation. So where we should write? We should write it in the here in this column. In this way, any problem is there, you can just check how and where it should go. Any entry you can check. Now the next entry is insurance premium paid by bank. So what is the scenario? Bank has paid, means bank has reduced your balance. But customer is not aware. So what happens? Customer does not make any entry in the cash book. So insurance premium paid by bank. So in this situation, what is the scenario? In the scenario, bank has reduced your balance. But as it is cash book balance, we cannot suggest anything here. So, and businessman also has not done any entry in his book because he was not aware of this payment. So now what he should do, businessman should do, he should also make a minus entry. So it should go to the minus entry. Okay. Now bank interest credited by the bank. Something has been credited by the bank. Bank interest credited by bank. Credited means deposited by bank. Always passbook credit means it is a deposit by bank. And passbook debits are always recovered. Passbook credits are means deposit in the bank. Bank interest credited by the bank. So what is the scenario? Scenario is bank has deposited your account and customer is not aware of it. We cannot do anything in the bank column because cash book is there. Cash book balances we are taking. So what we should do? We should now make it in the plus column. So we will make it in the plus column. Okay. Now bank charges. Bank charges recovered. Bank charges. Bank charges. Bank charges means bank will always deduct it from your balance. So see what is the situation? In the bank situation is bank has recovered. They have reduced your balance and customer is not aware. Now in the bank we cannot suggest anything. So what we should do, suggest to the customer, you make it minus here. So in the cash book we should minus it. Means it should go to this column. Okay. Now we will make a total of it 5,100. And here okay. So it is higher. We will put it this side 5,100. So it so another entry is there, A, B, C, D, E, F. Direct deposit by a customer. Direct deposit by a customer. So here what is the position? Position is, if you take cash, if you examine the entry, cash book and passbook. So what is the situation? Direct deposit by a customer. It means bank balance has been increased. But here customer has not increased because he was not aware of it. So what correction he should do? He should also increase it. Bank you cannot suggest anything because it is as per the cash book. So what he should do? He should also increase the balance. So here it should come to which column? It should come to our this column, 4,000, plus column. It should come to the plus column. So what are the entries? 3 to 5, 5,100. And here आपका पूरा 17 का 13,000. So it is higher. We will put it to this side, 5,100. So this is the minus entry. So 600. 8,006. This is your answer. So here what we will write? It is a debit balance as per the cash book. So what we will write? Opposite to debit. Opposite to debit, it is credit. Credit balance. Even if you don't write credit, it will be treated as a balance only. Balance as per, here it is cash book, so it will now change to as a passbook. because we are doing the reconciliation for making agreement with passbook and cash book. So now this should be in the passbook. But in the question, if you don't write debit, it is always a balance. But if you don't write here credit, it is always a balance. Okay. So here it is a credit balance, means the balance is coming in. So in this way, this third question is over. We have discussed deposit balance problems in the bank. Now in the next video, we will go as per overdraft in cash book. Then what will be the entry? So in the next video, we will do overdraft as per cash book and we will explain how that is reconciled. Okay.